For this lecture, we will be considering the basic concepts of analytical chemistry. Chemistry is a sub-discipline of science that deals with the study of matter and the substances that constitute it. It also deals with the properties of these substances and the reactions undergone by them to form new substances. Analytical chemistry is the branch of chemistry that studies the composition, structures, and chemical nature of matter, focusing on identifying substances, qualitative analysis, and determining their quantities, quantitative analysis, and understanding how they interact or transform. Analytical chemistry is an interdisciplinary branch of science which plays an important role in research, areas of biochemistry, agriculture, environmental, pharmaceutical, geology, space science, forensic, medical, etc. It emphasizes accuracy, precision, and reproducibility using classical and modern instrumental techniques, including spectroscopy. Are the branches of analytical chemistry. Branches of analytical chemistry are the following: quantitative analysis, qualitative analysis, food analysis, instrumental analysis, bioanalytical chemistry, pharmaceutical analysis, environmental analytical chemistry. Objective of analytical chemistry: to improve scientifically collaborated methods that offer the qualitative and quantitative assessment of samples with a definite accuracy in a stipulated time. That is the objective. Who is an analytical chemist? An analytical chemist is a chemist who specializes in the study, development, inventions, and applications of methods to identifying, separating, quantifying, and characterizing matter. The analytical chemist seeks to determine what a substance is, how much of it is present, and how it behaves under different conditions. The primary role of an analytical chemist is to perform qualitative analysis, to identify substances in a sample, and to quantitatively determine their concentrations. The analytical chemists develop and improve methods, enhance sensitivity and accuracy, adapt procedures to specific challenges, ensuring results are reliable and reproducible. He or she is a master of both classical and modern instrumental techniques. He or she must acquire strong problem-solving skills, precision, and a deep understanding of chemical principles. What is the relationship of analytical chemistry with chemistry subdisciplines and sciences? Organic chemistry. Analytical chemistry identifies unknown structures, determines purity, and enables the monitoring of reaction products using techniques like HPLC and NMR, etc. Biochemistry. It is crucial for metabolomics and proteomics, uses mass spectrometry to sequence proteins. Physical chemistry produces the theoretical foundation for analytical techniques such as understanding spectroscopic principles, Lambert-Beer law, reaction kinetics, and thermodynamics. Inorganic chemistry utilizes methods like inductively coupled plasma (ICP) spectroscopy to identify metal ions and characterize inorganic materials. Its relationship with biological and life sciences. Medicine and pharmacology is vital for diagnosing diseases by measuring biomarkers, especially in blood glucose, cholesterol, etc., analyzing drug concentration in body fluids, pharmacokinetics, and quality control in drug manufacturing using HPLC-MS. Can use pH meters, spectrophotometers, UV-Vis, etc. Don't fail to like and subscribe to this video. Share this video with your friends. With molecular biology and genetics, analytical techniques like PCR and DNA sequencing are the bedrock of genomic research. Relationship with Forensic science. It is used to identify trace amounts of poisons. DNA profiling, identifying unknown substances in criminal investigation. GCMS and electrophoresis are used. It's related to environmental science. Monitors pollutants in air, water, and soil, enabling compliance with regulations. Measuring of heavy metals in water using atomic absorption spectroscopy AAS, and detecting pesticides in food. Instruments like GCMS, ICP-MS are used. Geochemistry and geology. It analyzes soil and rock samples to determine mineral content and composition, aiding in mineral exploration and dating forces. They use electron microscopy, X-ray crystallography, or NMR. Physics. It provides the fundamental laws behind sophisticated analytical instruments like MS, electron microscopy, NMRs, and scanners. Material science characterizes materials at the atomic level, examining surface composition and structures, and the first, which is crucial for nanotechnology. It is useful to agricultural science. It analyzes soil nutrients, plant tissues, and water quality to optimize crop yields and fertilizer use. In food and nutritional science, analytical chemistry ensures food safety and quality, detecting adulterants, toxins like mycotoxins, and verifying nutritional labels. Archaeology. It is used in radiocarbon dating of fossils, analyzing the chemical composition of artifacts to determine their origin. Analytical chemistry is very vast and is useful in most areas of science. Traditional methods of analytical chemistry, often referred to as classical methods or wet chemistry, are foundational techniques that rely on direct chemical reactions. They are divided into two groups: the qualitative analysis and the quantitative analysis. The qualitative analysis involves a sequence of procedures designed to identify the ions or compounds present in a sample without measuring their quantity. It involves the following, or some of the following: flame test, chemical wear test, spot test, precipitase and solubility test, color reaction test, confirmatory test, melting point test, boiling point test, specific gravity, and others. The quantitative analysis aims to determine how much of each component is present in a sample. It involves a precise measurement of mass, volume, or chemical reactions extent to calculate concentration or composition. It includes gravimetry, titrymetric, potentiometry, colorimetry, and chromatography. We have also the instrumental analysis method. Instrumental analysis uses scientific instruments to find the quantitative and qualitative compounds, chemical and physical properties of substances. These techniques include electroanalytical methods, chromatography, spectroscopy, etc. It has very high speed, precision, and accuracy, recommended for its sensitivity for analyzing small samples compared to the traditional methods. It covers a variety of techniques used to analyze materials, identify compounds, and determine their concentrations. Major categories of instrumental analysis. Spectroscopy. Spectroscopy includes atomic absorption, AAS, UV-Vis, infrared, nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy, etc. They analyze the interaction of matter and electromagnetic radiation. Chromatography and separation. These ones separate complex mixtures into individual components using techniques such as high-performance liquid chromatography and gas chromatography. Electroanalytical method. It measures electrical properties, potential, current, charge related to the analyte, including colorimetry, voltammetry, and potentiometry. Thermal analysis. The physical properties of samples as a function of temperature is investigated, including differential scanning calorimetry and thermogravimetric analysis. Mass spectrometry. It determines the mass to charge ratio of ions to identify and quantify molecules. Microscopy. It analyzes and visualizes structures of samples like scanning electron microscopy, SEM. These methods are chosen based on the required nature of the sample, solid, liquid, gas, complex mixtures, their specificity, and their sensitivity. As we are coming to the end of this presentation or lecture, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. What's the difference between traditional and instrumental methods? The primary difference between classical and instrumental methods in analytical chemistry lies in the technique and tools used to determine the composition of matter. Classical method, also known as wet chemistry, rely on chemical reactions, stoichiometry, and basic laboratory equipment balances, burettes, while instrumental methods rely on sophisticated instruments to measure physical or physiochemical properties of the analyte. The classical methods are usually better for major components in simple samples, components usually greater than 0.1% of the sample, because they are highly accurate, precise, and inexpensive, serving as absolute methods that do not require calibration standards. The instrumental methods are superior for complex mixtures, trace analysis, and speed. Don't fail to attempt the questions on this slide. What is analytical chemistry? Who is an analytical chemist? What are the major branches of analytical chemistry? Differentiate between classical and instrumental analysis. See you in the next class.